I love destination weddings. I think it's nothing better than getting to go on vacation while celebrating a friend's special day. My favorite thing to do. I also love to do makeup for weddings because it's usually light and fresh when it's on the beach, and it's not so heavy, and it really goes with the vibe. So today I'm going to show you how to get that beachy wedding look, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to make sure it lasts, because one difference between walking down the aisle and walking down on the sand is that the weather sometimes is not nice to make up. So first, let's start with the skin. And the secret to keeping your foundation on is using a primer. So you want to use something that's got a little bit of iridescence to it because you want your skin to glow, and natural sunlight will play off of this nicely. But what this is also going to do is make sure your makeup stays in place as you quite possibly perspire a little bit in the sun. And then we're going to go in with a little bit of concealer where you need it. Because there's nothing worse than wearing too much makeup outside. It's always going to just sweat off, so you want to keep it as light as possible. Just where Piper needs it. I'm going to start under the eyes. We're just going to really work this product into the skin. And use your fingers to really melt the product in. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not going to be too crazy about making it perfect around the eyes, because if there's any fallout from your eyeshadow, we're going to have to go back in and fix that. I'm going to use some powder to set it. Very light powder though, because once again, you don't want so much makeup sitting on your face. You want your skin to be able to breathe, and you want people to be able to see it. Nothing goes better with a beach wedding than a tan, so we're going to do a little bit of bronzing. And I'm going to use a big fluffy brush for this. You just want to make sure you kind of shake off some of that excess product. And think about where the sun's going to naturally kiss your skin. Just go in there and just start dusting it along the hairline. And just a tip for ladies who are doing their hair and makeup, I usually start with makeup and then do hair, so you don't feel like you're messing up your hair when you're doing stuff like this. We're gonna do my favorite, the three, where we come in, come down, come out, and do the jaw. Finally, we're gonna add some blush so that our skin has a little bit of color. I'm going to pick something with a little bit of pink and a little bit of coral, because that really complements the blue eyes and the blonde hair. And just looking at Piper's face, I'm just going to start right here and just kind of work that out. I'll have you look at me a little bit. Thank you. Finally, we're going to do a little bit of highlighting on the cheekbones. I'm going to use a cream, but you could use powder or whatever highlight you choose. And you want to highlight anywhere that the sun is going to touch and reflect. So we're going to put a little bit down the bridge of her nose. We're going to dot this right along the cheekbone. You just want to pat it with your finger like this. You can use a brush 100% too. I love to use my fingers for anything involving the skin, because I really think you get a very natural blended look. Okay? And we're even going to take a little bit of this highlight and put it right over her lip. Next, we're going to talk about eyes. To me, when I think about beach weddings, I don't think about dark, smoky eyes. I think about light, natural makeup, but I do think false lashes are necessary at any wedding, because you want people to see your lash line and you want it to look full and luxurious, but you don't want a ton of makeup. It's just going to move and shift in the heat. So first, you're going to take your eye base. You're going to want to spread that from lash line up on the lid. This is important to keep the product from moving. Next, we're going to go in with some eyeshadow. I suggest using a fluffy brush because you don't want anything that's too solid or packed on color. You want everything kind of loose and fluffy and diffused. So we're going to pick up a light shadow and have you just kind of look down. Perfect. We're just going to put this right on the lid. This is great because it's going to reflect light and give her eyelid that dewy look. And then we're going to come in with some browns. And we're going to use matte shadow now instead of shiny. And we're going to look at me, look down. We're going to go right in at the lash line here. Look at me. I'm going to take something a little bit darker. Okay. And then we're going to go in with some eyeliner, and then we can use that eyeliner to kind of blend out with the shadow and then come back in and add more shadow if we think it's necessary. This is a medium brown eyeliner. I'm going to put this right on the lash line. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this liner and put it on the upper lash line as well. And for your wedding day, I would recommend using a water-resistant liner for this top. You know, you're definitely going to want to use a kohl liner for the waterline. You'd want to switch to a water-resistant brown liner. At this point, I like to come back in with a little shadow and just really blend out what we've done with the liner. And look up. Just cleaning up any shadow that's fallen. And come in with a little bit of concealer under the eye. And then we'll just blend that out. I always use a soft, fluffy brush under the eye. We're going to come back in with some mascara now. And the most important thing on your wedding day is to use waterproof mascara. Because most likely, if you're a human, you will probably start crying at some point, and you don't want your makeup all over your face. The next step would be to put some false lashes on, which is a whole other tutorial in itself. But I'm going to go ahead and do it right now in Piper so you ladies at home can see the complete look. So now that we have the lashes on, and I must say they look fantastic, we're going to top this look off with just a really light pinky coral gloss. I don't think it's worth it to take the time to do the whole lining, the lips, lipstick, etc. unless you have like a misshapen lip and you really want to perfect it. Because the reality is you're on the beach, everything's casual, you just want your lips to be glossy and shiny like your skin, everything fresh. So we're just going to go in with this light, shiny gloss, and we're just going to put a little coat right on the lips. And this is a great way to complete the look. So remember, ladies, beach wedding, most important thing is use primers because it's going to make your makeup last. So you want to use, foundation primer, you want to use lip primer if you're going to be doing a lipstick, and you're definitely going to want to use waterproof mascara. Second thing is keep it light and fresh because you're on the beach, you're outside, you're going to be moving, dancing, sweating, sun, so you're not going to want to wear a lot of heavy makeup. And finally, remember to just be yourself and have fun. It's a big day for you.